Hello, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about the mock CET question paper that you all had for today. So you know that there are 60 questions and you have 1 minute to solve each questions. So we'll proceed with this part of it. So at the end of this session, you'll be aware about 60 different concepts and you'll be much more well trained to take up your CET examination. So this is the biology question paper which I am beginning, and this is mock CET second paper that we are having it. So the first question that they have asked here is, which of the following is not the uh, is not application of polymerase chain reaction? So is it A, they have given detection of very low concentration of bacteria or virus. B, they have given it as detection of mutations in genes in suspected cancer patients, amplification of desired DNA segment. See, the first three are the functions or applications of polymerase chain reaction. PCR is nothing but polymerase chain reaction. So which is not the application? So it is PCR cannot be used to detect antibodies synthesized against pathogens. So that is not an application of PCR. So D is the answer. So second question they have given, silk moth or Bombax mori belongs to the order. So they have given different orders, that is order Hymenoptera, order Diptera, order Heteroptera, order Lepidoptera. So the Bombax mori or silkworm, it belongs to this order Lepidoptera. So the third one, in the male reproductive system of cockroaches, which of the following structures represents the external genitalia? Is it gonophore, vas deferens, phallomere, or ejaculatory duct? So in the male reproductive system of cockroach, which of the following structure represents the external genitalia? C, phallomere represents the external genitalia. So that is the correct answer. So the flagella of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells differ in, is it in the type of movement and placement in cell, or is it location in cell and mode of functioning? Microtubular organization and type of movement, microtubular organization and function. So in the microtubular organization, they differ with each other, and the type of movement also they differ. So the flagella of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells differ in the microtubular organization and the type of flagellar movement that they exhibit. So C is the answer for fourth one. Which of the following wavelength of light is absorbed maximum for photosynthesis? Is it red light? Is it blue light, green light, or yellow light? So maximum wavelength of light absorbed for photosynthesis is blue light, followed by red light, and minimum is green light. So the maximum uh, absorbed light for photosynthesis is blue light. B is the answer, blue light. So sixth one, energy storage at consumer level. At consumer level, is it called as gross primary productivity, secondary productivity, or is it net primary productivity, net productivity? See, primary productivity, it is within the producers. So secondary productivity, it is at consumer level. So the sixth one, B is the answer, secondary productivity. So consider the uh, statement given below regarding contraception and answer as follows. Vasectomy involves cutting down of vas deferens in females. So vasectomy is in males, tubectomy is in females. So this is a wrong statement. Then generally chances of conception are nil until the mother breastfeeds the infant for a period of maximum of up to 6 months. So the third statement, intrauterine devices like copper T are very effective contraceptives. Then emergency contraceptive pills may be taken up to 1 week after coitus to prevent conception. So which of the following two statements are correct? So the question is seventh one. So uh, second statement, that is the natural uh, natural contraception, that is generally chances of uh, conception are nil under until the mother breastfeeds the infant for a period of maximum up to 6 months is a correct statement. Third one, intrauterine devices like copper T are very effective contraceptives. That is also the correct statement. So second and third are correct statements, whereas the first and fourth statements are wrong. The mathematical expression of DPD, diffusion pressure deficit, is. So what is the mathematical expression of this? The correct one is diffusion pressure deficit is osmotic pressure minus Turgor pressure, OP minus TP. That is the correct mathematical expression for diffusion pressure deficit, through which process starch of the guard cell is converted into phospho uh, phosphoethyl pyruvic ions, PEP ions, phosphoenol pyruvic ions. So through which process starch of the guard cell is converted into PEP ions? Is it by dephosphorylation, or is it by decarboxylation, or is it hydrolysis or oxidation? So the starch is hydrolyzed to form phosphoenol pyruvate ions. So it is an hydrolysis process. So ninth one, C is the answer. Fertilization is depicted by the condition. So fertilization is depicted by the condition, is it haploid to diploid, or is it diploid to triploid, or C, is it diploid to haploid or diploid to hexaploid? It is gametes are haploid, they fuse to form the diploid. So the answer is A, haploid to diploid. See, Peyer's patch found in the small intestine are, is it lymphatic tissue, or is it epithelial tissue, glandular tissue, hemopoietic tissue? So Peyer's patch found in the small intestine are lymphatic tissue. 11th is A is the right answer. 12th one, phylum Mollusca is characterized by. See, mollusca, you know that they are triploblastic. So the examples here under mollusca are octopus, sepia, cuttlefish. So the examples here, you know about it. So they are triploblastic, bilaterally symmetrical, and coelomates. So whichever answers that, that's the right answer. 12th is C is the answer, triploblastic, bilaterally symmetrical, and coelomates. 13th question, which of the following is not a function of large intestine? So absorption of water minerals and certain drugs. Second one, secretion of mucus, which helps in adhering the waste particles together and lubricating it for an easy passage. C, feces enter into the cecum of the large intestine through ileocecal valve. Significant digestive activity also occurs in large intestine. So which is not the function of these large intestine? The last one, there is no digestive activity involved in large intestine. So there is no significant digestive activity is uh, not occurring in large intestine. So D is the answer. D is not a function of large intestine. So fourth one, uh, which pteridophyte is called as horsetail? Equisetum. A is the answer. Equus, horse, the generic name. So equisetum. A is the answer for this horsetail. Equisetum is the answer. 14th is A. 15th one, so which of the following is correct regarding mineral ions absorption in plants? So most of the mineral ions are absorbed passively and some mineral ions are actively absorbed. Most of the mineral ions are absorbed actively and some mineral ions are passively absorbed. All the mineral ions are actively absorbed. All the mineral ions are passively absorbed. So which of them following is correct regarding mineral ion absorption in plants? So the answer is most of the mineral ions are absorbed actively, that is with expenditure of ATP, and some of the mineral ions are passively absorbed. So B is the answer where it involves expenditure of ATP for most of the mineral ion absorption. Lenticels are formed by rupturing of the epidermis by, is it collenchyma cells, uh, parenchyma cells, or is it by sclerenchyma cells or vascular cambium? So the 16th one, during secondary growth it happens. So lenticels are formed by rupturing of the epidermis by the parenchyma cells. The secondary cortex that is formed is parenchymatous in nature, and that creates a stress on the epidermis and that results in rupture. So 16th one, B is the answer, parenchyma cells. Secondary sewage treatment is mainly, is it physical process, mechanical process, chemical process, or biological process? So the secondary sewage treatment is a biological process. First process is physical process. Secondary sewage treatment is by a biological process. The microorganisms are utilized for the breakdown of this complex organic content into simpler organic contents. So 18th one, a thin muscular wall, oval depression in the heart is seen. Uh, is it in the muscular wall? Oval depression in the heart is seen. Is it in the interatrial septum, interventricular septum, or right auriculoventricular septum, or left auriculoventricular septum? So a thin muscular wall in the heart, oval depression in the heart is seen in interatrial septum. In between the atrial septums, there is a thin muscular wall in the heart, that is a oval depression is there in the heart, which is seen. See, purified antibiotic penicillin of Penicillium notatum was discovered by, so 19th A is the answer, Alexander Fleming. The correct representation of binomial nomenclature is, they have given examples here, so you should say what is the correct representation. See, first generic name, the first letter should be capital, species name should be small, and they should be in italics. So A is the correct answer, 20th. A is the correct representation of binomial nomenclature. Whereas in B, even the species has capital letters, that is wrong. In C, all of them are in capitals, that is also wrong. In D, generic name is capital, whereas species name is in smaller letters, that is also wrong. So the entire generic name is in capital letters. That is also wrong. What is PAR range? PAR is photosynthetically active radiation range. What is that range? Is it 200 nanometer to, uh, so is it 200 nanometer to 800 nanometer, or is it 400 to 700 nanometer? So you have to write the correct answer for that. So the photosynthetically active radiation, the range is going to be 400 nanometers to 700 nanometer, because PS1 and PS2, that is 680 and 700 nanometer, occurs within this range. So photosynthetically active radiation range is 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer. So most of the following techniques made it possible to genetic engineer, uh, so which is the correct option that is there, genetic engineering. So most of the following techniques made it possible uh, for genetic engineering. So which is, which option is correct? Recombinant DNA techniques, X-ray diffraction, heavier isotope labeling, hybridization. So the 22nd, the answer is A. Recombinant DNA technique has helped in genetic engineering. So the actual site of exchange of gases in the lungs, is it alveoli, pleura, bronchioles, or tracheoles? So the alveoli, air sacs, that is the actual site of exchange of gases. Select the incorrect statement with respect to taxonomic aids. So there are three correct statements. One statement is wrong. We have to identify that. Key is based on a set of contrasting characters known as couplet. That is the right statement. There is no universally accepted system for the arrangement of herbarium sheet. Flora contains actual account of habitat and distribution of plants of a given area. Monographs contain information on any one taxon. So the 24th, B is the incorrect statement. There is no universally accepted system for the arrangement of herbarium sheets. That is a wrong statement. Whereas the remaining three are correct statements in concern with taxonomic aids. So there is a universally accepted system for arrangement of herbarium sheets. So that is the reason B is an incorrect statement. So 25th question, trilobites were evolved during which of the following periods? Is it in the Silurian period or Cambrian, or was it in Ordovician or Precambrian? See, the trilobites were evolved during the Cambrian period. From which embryonic structure develops the vertebral column? Is it from the neural canal, archenteron, notochord, or is it from blastocele? So they develop, the vertebral column develops from notochord. So the 26th answer is C. Highest calorie is obtained from, is it from fats, proteins, carbohydrates, or vitamins? So highest calories are obtained from fats. So 27th A is the answer. So the gametangial copulation or conjugation is common in, so the gametangial copulation or conjugation is common in zygomycetes. Okay, so in zygomycetes you come across this conjugation process. So gametangial copulation, or we also call it as conjugation, that is taking place in zygomycetes. Abscisic acid causes stomata closure, stem elongation, leaf expansion, root elongation. The closure of stomata is brought about by abscisic acid. So 29th A is the answer. So select the correct statement from the given option. So single option we have to select. So Darwin variations are small and directionless. So we have to choose the correct statement here. So fitness is the end result of the ability to adapt and get selected by the nature. All mammals except whales and camels have seven cervical vertebrae. Mutations are uh, random and directional. So select the correct statement from the given option. So the fitness is the end result of the ability to adapt and get selected by nature. So B is the right statement. Okay. Early fruit drop can be avoided by spraying. Is it by auxin, or is it by ethylene gas, or gibberellins, or cytokinin? So leaf shedding or the fruit shedding can be avoided by the early fruit drop. Unripe fruits dropping can be avoided by spraying auxin. So auxin delays senescence. Okay, they delay the formation of abscission layer. So by spraying auxin, we can avoid this fruit drop. So 32nd, which one of the following represents a palindromic sequence in DNA? So they have given these examples. So it should read the same from 5 prime to 3 prime in both the directions. So 5 prime to 3 prime, it is GAA TTC. So again 5 prime to 3 prime, it is GAA TTC. So the first one is the represents a palindromic sequence in DNA. If two sequences, DNA sequences, they read the same from 5 prime to 3 prime, we call such sequences as palindromic sequence. So 32nd A, they read the same from 5 prime to 3 prime in both the DNA strands. So that is the reason it is a palindromic sequence. 32nd A is the answer. 33rd, a person suffering from cancer is treated with radiotherapy. Which of the following techniques is used in this treatment? All tumor cells and surrounding normal cells get killed. So it is meant to cure damaged DNA. Radiations activated P53 gene of tumor cells. Tumor cells are irradiated lethally. So a person suffering from cancer is treated with radiotherapy. So which of the following techniques is used in this treatment? So the 33rd, tumor cells are irradiated lethally. That is the technique that we have employed. Uh, that is the principle that we have employed for radiotherapy. Tumor cells are irradiated lethally. So which one of the following is a micronutrient for plants? Calcium, magnesium, manganese, nitrogen. So which one of them are micronutrients? See, there are three macronutrients and one micronutrient you have to identify here. So calcium is found in larger amount. It's a macronutrient. Magnesium is also found in larger amount, and nitrogen is also found in larger amount. So manganese is a micronutrient. Mn, manganese is a micronutrient for plants, which are exclusively viviparous. That is, they give birth to one young ones. Bony fishes, cartilaginous fishes, sharks, whales. Which of these are exclusively viviparous? So they exhibit only viviparous, that is giving birth to young one condition. So whales are exclusively viviparous. They are um, whales are mammals. So you should understand that they have a secondary aquatic adaptation. It is a mammal which has undergone a secondary aquatic adaptation. So whale is a mammal and they give birth to young ones. So exclusively they are viviparous. Malarial parasitis, is it polygenetic, digenetic, monogenetic, or monomorphic? So what is the malarial parasite? It is digenetic. So the correct option is it is digenetic. So look into the inheritance pattern of certain type of traits, which is traits in humans. So the female mother, male, father. So there is a cross between that daughter and son. So which one of the following conditions could be an example of this pattern? So this, so inheritance pattern of a certain type of traits in humans. So that is given here in the diagram. So which of the following conditions could be an example of this traits? Okay, so from female mother it can go to the son directly, from male father it can come to the daughter. So what type of inheritance pattern this could be? So it is a crisscross inheritance. It's not direct inheritance. So it is X-linked inheritance. It has to be. So let us see which type of inheritance comes under this. Is it thalassemia, or is it hemophilia, or is it so thalassemia, hemophilia, phenylketonuria, sickle cell anemia? Hemophilia is X-linked inheritance. So this crisscross inheritance you can notice in hemophilia, or it is royal bleeders disease. So the answer is hemophilia. 37th, it is B. Viscum album grows on trees. This is an example of symbiosis, parasitism, commensalism, predation. It is commensalism. So there is commensalism. It is an example of 38, because one species is neither benefited nor harmed, another species is benefited. So Viscum album is an epiphyte. It grows on top of other trees. So the 38th, the correct answer is uh, so this is an example of Viscum album growing on trees. So 38th, they have given it as parasitism, the answer in your key. Let me again cross check that. But as far as I know, Viscum album is an epiphyte. If it is a parasitic plant, then it comes under So Viscum album, if it's a parasitic plant, then they exhibit parasitic nature. So Cuscuta is a parasitic plant. Okay, so hemiparasite it is. So you can Viscum album is a hemiparasite on several species of trees. So you can utilize this concept of parasitism. So 38B is the answer. Which one of the following shows maximum genetic diversity in India? Is it groundnut? Is it the rice, maize, or mango? So maximum genetic diversity, even in your book, they have quoted this example, rice or Oryza sativa, they show maximum genetic diversity in India. So rice, you remember it as the uh, example which exhibits maximum genetic diversity when compared to groundnut, maize, and mango. So answer is 39th answer is B. 40th, which statement uh, supports that a flower is highly condensed and modified part of the plant body? First statement is anatomically the pedicel and thalamus of a flower resembles that of a pedicel and thalamus of a flower resembles that of a flower. Then, except for the lower internode, other internodes are condensed, forming a broad base called as thalamus. The flower may develop in the axis of a small leaf-like structure called bract. All of the above. So, which of the statements supports that a flower is highly condensed and modified part of the plant body? So, the flower may develop in the axis of a small leaf-like structure called bract. So, the C is the answer, which supports the statement that flower is a highly condensed and modified part of the plant body. Equisetum belongs to the class. So Lycopsida, and it doesn't belong into Lycopsida. Psilopsida also it doesn't belong to. Answer is Spinopsida. So Equisetum belongs to the class Spinopsida. 41st is C. 42nd, CCA base sequence is present in which part of tRNA? Anticodon loop, variable loop, or the 5 prime and 3 prime end, they have this. So which part of the tRNA they are found? The CCA sequence, amino acid acceptor arm sequence. So the 42nd is C. So the CCA base sequence is usually found. So here that 5 prime 3 prime is missing. So you should uh, so CCA end. So it is found in the 3 prime end of the tRNA molecule. So C should be having the answer 3 prime. So 3 prime end of tRNA molecule, you find the CCA, which is also called as amino acid acceptor arm. Okay, so it is 3 prime end. So 42nd is C with 3 prime end. 43rd, see the dash is caused by hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism. Then there is so hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism. So hyperparathyroidism, and there is also hypoparathyroidism. So what does it cause? So it causes by which deficiency? So the 43rd, the answer is hypoparathyroidism. So that particular part of it, you can just recollect. It is hypoparathyroidism. So I'll just find out the question of that. Okay. See, tetany is caused by hypoparathyroidism. Tetany is a spasm and twitching of the muscles, particularly those of the face, hands, and feet. Tetany is usually caused by a reduction in the blood calcium level, which may be due to underactive parathyroid glands. That is, hypoparathyroidism causes this tetany. So that disease name is tetany. The oxidation of NADH2, NADH2 yields how many ATPs? 3 ATPs. 44th C is the answer. 45th, the bone matrix consists of 65% inorganic matter and 35% organic matter, 30% inorganic matter and 70% organic matter. So 60% inorganic matter and 40% organic matter. 40% inorganic matter and 60% organic matter. The right answer is they are made up of 65% inorganic and 35% organic matter. You just remember the bone matrix is made up of 65% inorganic. So the organic will be balance of it, that is 35%. Reverse transcriptase is so uh, RNA dependent DNA polymerase. That is the answer. Reverse transcriptase is it is dependent on RNA and DNA polymerase since it synthesizes DNA. Reverse transcriptase is RNA dependent DNA polymerase. 46th D is the answer. The number of gills present in bony fishes or osteichthyes is so 2 pairs, 6 pairs, 5 pairs, 4 pairs. So the 47th, it is 4 pairs. 4 pairs of gills are found in osteichthyes or bony fishes. Then 48, the total number of ear bones in man so is it 3 or 6 or is it 4 or 2? See, the total number of ear bones in man is uh, 6 ear ossicles are present in man, 2 malleus, 2 incus, 2 stapes. So 6. So you have to take both the pair of ears, and they are total bones that are present in ear is 6 ear ossicles are present in man. That is 2 malleus, 2 incus, and 2 stapes in 2 ears. So that is what you have to remember. So 6 is the answer for it. The main objective of herbicide resistant genetically modified crops, GM means genetically modified crops, is to eliminate from the weeds from the field without the use of manual labor, eliminate weeds from the field without the use of herbicides, encourage eco-friendly business, reduce herbicide accumulation in food articles for health safety. So the main objective of production of herbicide resistant genetically modified crop is to reduce herbicide accumulation in food articles for health safety. So that is the main objective of production of herbicide resistant genetically modified crop, so that the herbicide accumulation doesn't take place in the food particles for health safety of human beings. Filiform apparatus is characteristic feature of Synergid. So filiform apparatus, you notice that in Synergid where they are meant to receive the pollen tube contents. In which in vitro technique sperm is directly injected into the ovum to form an embryo? So in which in vitro technique sperm is directly injected into the ovum to form an embryo? So which is that in vitro technique? So is it IVF, ET, or is it ICSI? So interstitial cell stimulating uh, part of it, or gift, or is it IUI? So which in vitro technique you are going to where the sperm is directly injected into the ovum? So the answer is intracytoplasmic sperm injection. So that is what we call it as ICSI. So the 51st is B is the answer. So ICSI interprets intracytoplasmic sperm injection is a specialized procedure. So to form an embryo in the laboratory in which a sperm is directly injected into the ovum. So we call that process as intracytoplasmic sperm injection. So ICSI, remember about that. So binary fission is found in. So binary fission is found in amoeba, paramecium, planaria, all of these. So the 52nd, in all of these, you find this binary fission. In amoeba, also you'll notice that paramecium also exhibits binary fission. Planaria also has binary fission. All of these exhibits binary fission. 53rd, Montreal Protocol aims at reduction of ozone depleting substances. So Montreal Protocol, they aim at reduction of ozone depleting substances. That is what was the main purpose of Montreal Protocol. So the aim of Montreal Protocol was to protect the ozone layer in the stratosphere by decreasing and eventually eliminating the use of oxygen depleting substances like CFS, chlorofluoro carbons. So that was the major aim of this Montreal Protocol. Select the incorrect statement. So there are three correct statements. One would be wrong. So we have to identify the incorrect statement. DNA from single cell is enough to perform DNA fingerprinting analysis. The DNA fingerprinting has much wider applications in determining populations and genetic diversities. The VNTRs belong to a class of satellite DNA referred to as mini satellite. DNA fingerprints can be used to differentiate monozygotic twins. See, different DNA fingerprinting cannot be used to differentiate identical twins or monozygotic twins from a single zygote if twins are formed. That is nothing but identical twins. So DNA fingerprinting will be the same for both of them. So you cannot use DNA fingerprinting to differentiate monozygotic twins. So the incorrect statement is D. Remaining things are all correct statements. Single filament of nostoc without mucilage sheath is called as colony, mycelium, trichome, hyphae. So they are called as trichome. If they have mucilage in a sheath, they are called as filament. Without this mucilage in a sheath, that filament is called as trichome. Filament minus mucilage sheath equals trichome. So that nostoc filament without mucilage sheath is called as trichome. 56th, afferent nerve fibers carry impulses from. So where do they carry the impulses from? From effector organs to central nervous systems, receptors to central nervous system, central nervous system to receptors, central nervous system to muscles. So they are going to carry the impulses from receptors to the central nervous system. Afferent nerve fibers carry impulses from receptors to the central nervous system. So B is the answer. One advantage of cleistogamy is noticed in self-pollinating flowers where the flowers don't bloom. It leads to greater genetic diversity. Seed dispersal is more efficient and widespread. Seed set is not dependent on pollinators. So 57C is the answer. Seed set is not dependent on pollinators in case of cleistogamous flower where it can undergo self-pollination. The science of rearing, feeding, care, breeding, and utilization of animals, it is called as animal husbandry. 58C is the answer, animal husbandry. So 59th, the question is four daughter cells formed after meiosis are. So the four daughter cells formed after meiosis are genetically similar, uh, genetically different, anucleate, multinucleate. So the four daughter cells formed after meiosis are. So the 59th, the answer is B, genetically different. Why is it genetically different? Because in prophase 1, they undergo recombination of genes. There is exchange of genes between the homologous chromosomes. So there is genetic recombination taking place in prophase 1. That is the reason the four daughter cells after meiosis are genetically different from the parent cell. So the 60th one, analyze the given pedigree chart and select the option that is correct regarding it. So the autosomal dominant trait, So is it, see here you can see the male and female. So the female is affected in the second generation. So they are having the male is affected, and when the male gets married to a normal female, they are going to have again, the male is going to carry this disease. So what is the correct option? Is it an, seeing this pedigree analysis, is it autosomal dominant trait, cystic fibrosis, or is it sex-linked dominant trait, myotonic dystrophy, or is it autosomal dominant trait, myotonic dystrophy? See, autosomes are non-sex chromosomes, so their inheritance pattern can go in any way. There is no crisscross inheritance or direct inheritance. So that is the reason this is an autosomal dominant trait. So the autosomes in whichever it can go to the male or female, so they get affected. So it is an autosomal dominant trait, that is a trait which is seen in non-sex chromosomes. So and this is myotonic dystrophy. So autosomal dominant trait seen in myotonic dystrophy. See, myotonic dystrophy is an autosomal dominant trait that is characterized by progressive muscle wasting and weakness. So people with this disorder, they show prolonged muscle contraction. A person may experience difficulty in releasing their grip and may have temporary locking of their jaws. In the given pedigree chart, you can notice that this trait is not to affect both males and females without skipping any generation. There is no skip generation here. In order for this to be possible, either of the parents or offspring should possess the trait. If one of the parent is possessing this trait, that is sufficient for this to get reflected in the offspring. Either of the parents, if they are having this trait, it can get depicted. So it is an autosomal trait. And there is no definite pattern, skip generation, inheritance, nothing of that pattern is noticed here. So this is myotonic dystrophy, so which is an autosomal dominant trait. Its dominant character is represented. So the 60th C is a pedigree chart for autosomal dominant traits. 60th answer is C. Okay, so that completes our discussion on this CET mock 2 question paper. So I hope that if you have understood, in case you have any doubts or queries, you can always email to my Gmail address, botlect@gmail.com. So thank you all. Have a nice and wonderful day ahead. Uh, so hope to see you taking up the next examination. Thank you.